51, 42, 47. Welcome to episode 200. Ahoy, hoy, it's your boy Attacks Like, and welcome to the 2K16 Let's Play My Career Ebenezer's Revenge. Yes, it is episode 200. Yes, we are fighting The Miz at Fastlane because obviously we have to be in a rivalry to get from rank 4 to rank 3 and then eventually go after John Cena and his US title. Let us get this show on the road for a fine Thursday morning. Man, they got us curtain jerking with The Miz. We got Lucha Dragons and Ascension. We got Slater, Ryder, Rowan, Harper in a tag match. Kofi, Biggie, Xavier versus Stardust, Goldust, and Bo Dallas. Mark Henry, Adam Rose. Man, so many guys who aren't here anymore. Cesaro versus Axel. Pentagon Jr. and Owens. Cena versus Mizdow. So Mizdow gets the shot at the title and not Miz because Miz is stuck in a feud with me. So that, I guess, makes sense. So unfortunately, this is not the end of the rivalry, which unfortunately means this Miz rivalry will continue into WrestleMania. And that kind of sucks because obviously it would have been appropriate to have that fight with John Cena on the grandest stage of them all for the US title. That would have been a fitting end to me going after every single title and perhaps the end of my career. But that unfortunately is going to happen at the pay-per-view after WrestleMania, which I think is going to be Extreme Rules in this game still. Things got changed around this year in real life, and it was Payback and not Extreme Rules. So I think in the game it's still Mania than Extreme Rules is the case. So I'm going to have to get Extreme against the face who runs the place, etc., etc. So that is the current plan, and that is if beating The Miz at Mania is going to give me rank 4 to rank 3. Because as we saw when I had my very long, protracted attempt to win the IC title from Sheamus, I believe, it was a lot of, okay, I'm going to keep attacking Sheamus, and it didn't actually matter because I wasn't ranked 1 through 3, and therefore he just whooped my ass in like a minute and a half. It was real fucking bad. So seriously, I want to avoid that happening again, and hopefully we can take care of this in a timely fashion. It's already, you know, June, what's today, the 9th? It's already June 9th, and this is episode 200, but those of you who watched this whole deal would know that this was not 200 episodes in a row. I had that very brief 3-day break in there because my voice was all fucked up for a while, so that was unfortunate. But certainly, it has been a lot of episodes in a row before and after that break. And there have certainly been videos here every day on this channel, so that's been fun. And I am just failing this high risk against The Miz on this fine Thursday morning. And last night was the end. The NXT pay-per-view deal. The NXT Network special. Because they aren't pay-per-views, obviously. Because they're not on pay-per-view. But you're just so used to calling them that. I don't know. And not too much news really happening otherwise. What? Screw you, Miz. You can have one of these. Or not. What? Chop block. That's new. Alright, this is going poorly here on the outside. It was not my intention for it to go this poorly. So we'll do one of those. And then get back in the ring. No, back in the ring, Ebenezer, you idiot. You stupid idiot. So, there was one kind of tidbit news bit that came out of that NXT The End last night, and that was that Triple H more or less confirmed that we're going to be looking at Samoa Joe versus Nakamura at some point. So, that could be potentially really, really good. Looking forward to that. So, does that mean Finn Balor is now just going to get up to the main roster? Is that going to be the thing now that he, lost to Joe last night? Is that going to be, the next call up? I'd seen some other rumblings about how NXT is a bit concerned because once the brand split happens, they're going to come and raid that roster. And I'm like, for who at this point? Like, look at the NXT roster now versus the NXT roster at this time last year. How many guys from last year who are all there for a long time and were all really good and got called to the main roster that are now just on the main roster? And look at what you have in NXT now. If something similar happened because of the brand split, who would be left? Who would you have left to work NXT matches? Like, it's one thing when you're only doing it in, the NXT arena in Florida. But NXT's been a touring brand now. They go and do house shows. So, who do you have for those house shows? It just kind of ends up getting a little bit muddy there if they're truly going to get rated for talent because of the upcoming brand split for, the SmackDown going live and all that good stuff. I'll be very curious to see how it all shakes out in the end, but I don't have any intention here of losing to Mike the Miz. Come on now. I'm still kind of annoyed that he wasn't on Raw at all. Like, obviously he's filming the Marine 5, and so is Heath Slater and Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel and Maurice and Naomi. But come on, he promised to have updates. He promised to have updates for us, and he is not providing updates. So, that's not cool. Perhaps if you're going to do a thing, you do it, all the way. All the way live, as they say. And put you on the ropes. Thought I had an oh my god. There we go. I was like, I thought I had one. It's going to be the Ebenezer, what the hell? The suicide dive. Or the DDT to the out, Tornado DDT to the outside. Get back in the ring, motherfucker. There you go. Get back in the ring! I got no stamina. I've got no stamina to get in the fucking ring. Holy shit. You've taken way too long for the pinfall. It's not going to happen now. If it does, that's kind of sad. Yeah, I didn't think so. Got no stamina. Let it come back. Let it come back. Roll them up! Roll them up! Roll them up! The... 2. Nice. Nice! I love it. Episode 200 with a roll-up, the Ebenezer special, the fruit roll-up, the egg roll-up, the egg, ham, and cheese roll-up. I don't fucking know. Oh hey, my rank increased, but I'm still stuck in a goddamn feud with the Miz. And now I'm stuck in this Miz feud until WrestleMania with no way out of it, when I'd really rather be attacking John Cena. That sucks. That really, really sucks. Like, I'm not happy about it. And here's Seth Rollins, and I suppose that will be tomorrow. I've got, like, way too many videos to get done with this weekend, because next week, it's fucking E3. And I've got, like, 8,000 things going on next week. And, man, some of that stuff you guys are really going to enjoy. I can't wait to show it to you. But we're not quite there yet, so... that being said, this is episode 200. I'm going to say hopefully we may or may not be done before episode 250. Kind of giving myself a little time there. Maybe even way before that. I don't know. I'm thinking when it comes to my Hall of Fame goals that because I have 2 sub-goals, if I get one main goal, and that one main goal being hold every belt at least once, that should be the end of my career. I don't know that for sure, but that is my guess. That is kind of what I've deduced from reading the internet. And, obviously, everything you read on the internet is always 100% factual, right? Right? So, that being said, tomorrow, the architect Seth Rollins on a fine Friday. Obviously, tomorrow, Perplexing Pixels, I Am Bread. Stay tuned for that. And other various video things coming this weekend. I gotta hit stop now and get to recording those. So, until then, and until next time, and as always, I am your host, Taxlow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around for 200 goddamn episodes of this nonsense. More videos every day, and I will see you next time, right here on this channel. In 'em out!